going up to 85. In the building with us, the new album, of course, Teflon Don, in stores next Tuesday. Get ready for it. We got him in the studio, yo. The boss, Rick Ross, in the studio.
Yeah. No, what's happening? What's happening? Detroit, what's happening?
What up, Bill, man? How you feel, man? Welcome to the D and all that. We're having big fun.
Believe that. It feel good, big homie. It feel good to be on, my fourth go round. I'm exactly 1 week away from my fourth album, Teflon Don, being in stores. This is an important market to me, so we out here touching the people.
It seems like we've been talking about you like every day of the week. And we recently had an interview, and I'm quite sure you've been hearing about this guy, Freeway Ricky Ross. He's trying to block your whole album. Can you discuss that, or is it some sort of litigation going on?
Yeah, it was an injunction filed. It was a lawsuit and an injunction filed to stop the release of Teflon Don, which was D9,
wow,
a.k.a. tossed out.
Yeah, because we had him on the air, and we kept saying, well, how you feel about, Rick Ross, and he kept trying to saying, no, his name is William such, and kept cutting us off. Every time we mentioned Rick Ross, he would come up with your legal government name,
Yeah, and that's real cool, but we going to let, this the route he chose to go about it, so now we going to let the people handle that, and he going to get what he get.
You know what, when you talk about, like, good gangster music these days, you putting out some of the hottest music that rap has ever seen. It feels like a mixture of that 70s gangster vibe mixed with the 2010 upgrade.
Right.
How do you uphold your certification doing this like every album?
It's just all about building on, what you've already done. By me putting out 3 #1 albums already, I feel like for me really to continue to grow, I got to take everything I've learned over that entire time span and impute it into this.
Imputed, I like that.
Yeah, and that's why when you listen to the music, you hear the progression, you really hear the sound, because I really invest back into my music, you know what I'm saying? And I call it Maybach music because, I feel like being rich come from the heart.
Yeah,
it was Maybach music when we was riding in my daddy Buick. We just ain't
wow.
know.
Right. A lot of cats out there. When I went to Miami, Big Lip, and a lot of other cats on the radio was always talking about how you grinded, like for real in the rap game. Like it wasn't just no overnight thing. Like it was a long time coming. When did you start rap?
Oh man, I've been in the game over, well over a decade. You know what I'm saying? 12, 13 years going hard. Teflon Don was my first rap name, and I did that in '97. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just coming back around.
So
full 360 degrees.
If somebody rolled up to you and said, are you a gangster or an entertainer or a collaboration of both? How would you respond to that?
I get money in the entertainment business, but we could get gangster at any time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to ever get it twisted. That's the reason why Ross really don't have no problems in the streets. You see the online thugs and the Twitter thugs, but when it come to reality and, it's a whole different game.
Because Miami is definitely reality.
Yeah, it's a whole nother, I don't even play like that, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do in the music business, but really, when it really comes down to, what it really is, that's why we here. That's why we out here, and time gonna tell that, and that's why I never panic in the midst of adversities, because your true fabric gonna come out at some point. Your true character, will stand the test of time. And, we going on the fourth #1 in 4 years. And, we city to city, ghetto to ghetto, hood to hood. And we ain't scared to rap our bus.
You know what?
So when we talk about the beef out in the streets, the 50 Cent beef and some of the gangsters locked up that you beefing with, what's the biggest thing you would like to tell, like cats that think that you ain't certified?
Nah, see, for one, it ain't about, what people think in the streets. That all come, at time. But, we salute all the G's that's, locked up and no longer here. As far as dudes that's in entertainment, that's exactly what it is. Because what a lot of people don't know is I've extended my hand that, I've got caught up in it emotionally where I've made those, advances where we could take it to the streets. And when you realize that's not the case, at that point you just you stooping at their level.
You think it's getting too personal?
As far as I'm concerned, my shades cost 20 stacks, so I don't see them. But at the same time,
Careful to go.
at the same time, we gotta accomplish what we came here to accomplish, and that was to build an empire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything on the sideline of that, we not really paying that no attention.
Well, you definitely got the stage presence. Watching you on the different award shows. As soon as you come out, you got the crowd basically eating out of your own hands. Has it always been like that, or is that something you had to work on?
No, of course not. That's something that came gradually. I feel like, every project you release, the more the people that listen to you, the more they can really connect with you. And I think they understand me now. They understand, what get me excited, you know what I'm saying? And they can look forward to them big stage performances and awards for me to come out wearing something velour or suede with 18 chains on.
Yeah.
Because, coming up, when I watch those awards, that's what I always imagine.
There you go.
So I got a question for you. Everybody come in the studio, all the guests that come in the studio, we just had one request to them. And we was wondering,
Right.
I'm that silent little lady voice on the side. We was wondering if you would freestyle with us.
I don't really freestyle a lot because
I don't take no
It could be written.
You can hit your written.
I feel you, but it's like I gotta.
Look at me and tell me no. You gonna tell me no?
I got a contract with my Kush, and it's like when I smoke, it's a marriage, between me
So
and
you
the
don't
music
want?
and the
Wait,
smoking.
hold on. Look at me. So
Right.
you gonna tell me no?
I can't lie, baby.
Look,
I don't
you
really
keep
get
turning
down
away,
with
baby.
it.
He said a contract with
I'm
his
trying to
push.
talk into the
Contract.
mic.
I got you.
While
I got
looking
you.
at
Okay. I'm gonna help you out.
I really just don't do it like that. The way I do my music, it's much more, you know what I'm saying, sit down and well
So
thought
you don't
out
want
and
to cheat on your
smoked
kush
out.
with another woman?
You can smoke.
Well, let's find out.
Man, please don't make my dreams
Spark it up, son.
We can film it and sell it. On iTunes.
Now you the second person that came in here high saying that they can't freestyle high like that. Now T.I. was the first one.
Yes, he
I
was.
smelled his on him to the funkiest.
You gotta understand, it's like
You want some citrusy kush right now. That's kind of
now,
citrus.
see, right now what I'm feeling, the Fruit Loops I smoked this morning,
Okay.
it like it re-kicked in that pink champagne from a few hours ago.
So it's just like a marinade. It's like, okay.
Hey, but I tell you what.
It's hard to explain how I feel right now.
No, you
So
talk-
not
You
to
talking
make you
somebody that may
freestyle
know.
right now, not the mood, the beat, or anything, the atmosphere, what's going on in the
How
studio
about
right
not even
now.
a freestyle? You just hit the hook.
Oh man, man. You know that music too personal to play with like that, man.